Okay, so hey everybody, it's me Rajvir Singh, and we are going to learn a simple Node.js framework that is Sails. Earlier, the widely used version was 0.12, and it has been upgraded to the new one that is version 1.0. Today, we're going to be starting up with Sails version 1.0. So let's start. I will be starting up with. I'm gonna be thinking that we're just the beginners, so we will get to know some things that we should know before starting Sails. So the thing that we should know is Sails is a Node.js MVC architecture framework. So the first thing that we need to understand is what is MVC. So I will be just searching the so I'll be searching about MVC architecture, and we're gonna be searching about that. So this is the image that every MVC application uses. So the application is divided into three parts, that is model, view, and controller, and the user is the application that uses it. It can be any client, it can be any person who uses it. So the model part is the one that handles the whole data of the application. Every data that is fetched from the view or manipulated by the controller, it is being handled by the model. The second part is the view. The view is actually the UI part of the application. Every page that we design is in the view section of the application. And the third part is the controller. The controller is the actual backend part of the application which manipulates the data. So it says the user sees the data, sees the application pages from the view, and controller uses that data that is given by the user and manipulates it to the model, and then it is updated to the view. So that's how the Sails application works. Any MVC application uses this model to work. So the Sails will be using this MVC architecture, and these are the three components that we need to understand. Actually, we got to understand, and that's it. So one thing we need to know is Sails is also a Node.js application. So it needed Node.js server. So according to me, Sails is very simple and easy to use. I think it's to make an enterprise grade applications. The main thing that you need to know before starting with Sails is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and you are good to go. The thing that Sails uses is embedded JavaScript. You can learn it in 1 or 2 days, and you are good to go with it. So by the way, the framework purely uses JavaScript. Let me open the page of Sails.js. Yeah. So this is the Sails framework. Earlier the version that was using was 0.12, and the Sails 1.0 version is now arrived this year, and we're gonna be using this one. So the application is using 100% JavaScript. It can work with any database, and just like that, it can get up with the React, Angular, and any other Windows Phone or any custom hardware. Depends upon the you. What do you want to use? So actually, Sails is a backend framework. It acts as a server side. So first thing that we need to know is we need to install the Node.js. We will be installing it by writing Node.js. Okay, so the first link that I got is Node.js, and I'll click on that. We will download the LTS version 12.14.1 because it is the long-term support version. So let's just download it. So I have installed it in my PC. You can install it, it's easy to install. I'll just skip that part. When you will install the Node.js, you can check this out by using command prompt, by using the command node ---- version. It will show the node version that we are using. So when we install node, it will also install npm, which stands for node package manager. It contains many types of packages that we can install by using command line, which is very easy to integrate in our application. So we can also check the npm version by using command npm version. It says 6.9.0 is installed. We are good to go. So now the thing is, now we have installed Node.js and we will start up with, okay, so Node.js has been installed in our PC and we will start with the Sails.js. Click on get started and it says it needs to install Node.js, and we have installed it. Now we have to use this command in our command line. We'll just copy that and we can paste it and we can install it by pressing enter. It will take a few minutes or seconds according to your speed of the internet. It started installing. Okay, so it says 32 package is installed and 12 contributors and updated the package. If it is installed in your PC, it will be updated, otherwise it will be installed. Okay, so now we have installed a node, checked the version, we have installed npm and checked the version, and now we have installed Sails.js. So the thing is, now we have to create the app. We will use the command Sails new test project, or we can use anyone. We will use test app. Okay, so it asks for what type of template do you want. I'll say I'll have empty one because I'll like to configure the app. I'll write to, and it will take some time to install the dependencies. Okay, so our app has been created. Okay, it is created in this directory of our PC. We can check this out by clicking on, I have the folder here, right here. It says test app. So here it is created. I'll be using Visual Studio Code, so it can open it like by using this command. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I just did the wrong thing. I will have to move to this directory, test app, and now we are good to go. Now it's fine. Now this is the architecture or directory structure of Sails app. This is the API which contains the controllers and models, and these are the views, the view part, and this is the configuration. Where do we want to configure our app? So this is the directory structure of Sails. Now that we have installed it, we can serve it by using the command Sails lift. Yeah, it says it is serving on port 1337. We can open it like this, localhost 1337, and it says it's a brand new app. You are looking at views, pages, homepage.ejs. I told you it uses EJS rather than HTML. Okay, So now we have served our page. We have installed Node.js, we have checked the version, npm installed, and we have installed Sails and saw the directory structure of the pages, and we have learned to serve the app. Okay, so that's it for this time. I'll upload the next part soon. Make sure you subscribe the channel and press the bell icon, and you will be notified for the next part of the Sails. Do comment down the improvements that I should make to improve my video so you can understand it better. Thanks.